Hey, this is Paul Fear. Welcome to the BFI on London's South Bank. Behind me are the Elvis and film fans turning out already to see the premiere of the Elvis film. We've been talking about it on Smooth Radio for such a long time. It's finally happened. Baz Luhrmann is directing it. It stars Austin Butler as the King. There's a lot of Oscar buzz about him already. And we've got Tom Hanks as Elvis's legendary manager, Colonel Tom Parker. Looking forward to seeing the film later. We're going to meet some of the stars and celebrities who've turned out to see the Elvis movie right here on the BFI South Bank. An Aussie in London, that's fantastic. Luke Bracey, you play Jerry Schilling in the Elvis film, a man who's still alive.
Yeah.
So what added responsibility do you feel about that?
All of it. It's terrifying when someone's going to watch you betray them on screen in such a huge film and such a huge era and part of their life. It's a little bit terrifying.
Did you speak to him before you took the role on?
I tried to send him an email. He never got back to me. Look, I just felt it was already there on the page and in the relationship that they had together that, you know, I felt quietly confident that, you know, if Catherine Martin puts me in some cool clothes and I'm a nice guy to Elvis, that he might like it. So I'm thankful that he did enjoy the film and liked it. So,
and I imagine being a friend of Elvis Presley must have been an amazing experience for anybody's life.
Yeah, and I think, you know, they were mates from teenagers. So, you know, I think to be part of someone's journey that way, and as I said, Jerry just wanted the best for his mate. And when your mate kind of floats 10 feet above the world, to be able to be there to kind of have him be an anchor to the world for him, it was I got a lot of respect for Jerry that way. He didn't get carried away with anything else besides his care for his friend, which is a really nice quality to be.
And I'm sure everybody knows what Elvis and the guys of that era looked like. So how accurate did you have to be to capture what they were wearing?
Well, we discovered very early on that we kind of sucked the soul out of Elvis when we slavishly reproduced the costumes. We needed to take into consideration Austin's extremely human portrayal of Elvis, his physicality, his movement as a performer. Doesn't mean that we changed the costumes. It meant that we took into consideration his interpretation. So it was very subtle changes, like with the black leather suit, we scaled the pockets a little bit differently, the height of the collar was a tiny bit different, but we wanted it not to be like a Halloween costume. We wanted it really to be human and the person beneath the iconic stature.
What is it about Elvis Presley?
Spirit. The man. My discovery is that, yes, he was an amazing singer, an incredible performer on stage, amazingly attractive, but he was a deeply, deeply spiritual person, and that made him vulnerable, and for better and worse, it made him he just made people feel so full of hope and possibility, and yet in himself he was always searching, spiritual.
Your favorite Elvis song, please?
Well, I don't do favorites, but I am going to do on Spotify a BZ Hot Wax, which is almost secret, you know, special Elvis's. I mean, Elvis was shy like me. I mean, look at this belt.
Thank you for stopping. Okay. I've got a feeling tonight's premiere is a little like Elvis Mania must have been back in the 1950s. Austin's gone in to see the film and Tom Hanks, but I'm going to go and see the film now, which is out in cinemas in June, 24th of June. I'll let you know what it's like.